Greetings, Mayor, Mayor Pro Tem, Committee, and Council members. Joseph Marcinko, Assistant Public Works Director, here to present information on the Professional Services Agreement number 323-00020 for a wastewater and environmental resources rate study. This presentation is for the Public Works and Transportation Committee meeting on November 22nd, 2022. And for the City Council meeting on December 20th, 2022. The recommendation is that the Public Works and Transportation Committee recommend that the City Council approve and authorize the mayor to execute a professional service agreement with Raftellus Financial Consultants Incorporated, or Raftellus, in the amount not to exceed $275,000 for a term ending June 30th, 2024, for cost of service analysis and rate study for the wastewater and environmental resource divisions. The background: cost of service studies are an analysis in which total cost to provide a utility service is spread to various customer classes. These studies include historical and anticipated future costs, consumption patterns, detailed cost information necessary for designing rates, showing cost differences among rate classes, unbundling rates into separate functional components, pricing special services, and developing economic development incentives. Utilities use these studies as a guide for designing rates to ensure that each rate class pays its fair share of the utility costs. These studies are conducted periodically to assess whether the existing rates are sufficient to cover the utility costs. Continuing in the background, Oxnard Wastewater Treatment Plant, or the OWTP, is a regional wastewater plant with a permitted treatment capacity of 31.7 million gallons per day. The Oxnard Wastewater Treatment Plant provides wastewater treatment services to the City of Oxnard, City of Port Hueneme, Channel Islands Beach Community Service District, unincorporated areas of Ventura County, and 2 naval bases. In 2017, a rate study was completed by Carollo engineers to establish wastewater rates capable of supporting the OWTP operational, capital, and debt service requirements. The goals of these studies included having targeted reserve levels, meeting bond requirements, increasing the resilience of utility finances to address unexpected demands of the wastewater operations, and funding for Phase 1 and Phase 2 of the Wastewater Capital Improvement Plan. The Environmental Resources Division, ER, provides uninterrupted weekly collection service of solid waste, recyclables, and organic waste to approximately 37,000 single-family residences and 15,000 multifamily living units, as well as commercial establishments throughout Oxnard. In addition to standard collection service, ER provides neighborhood cleanup events, bulk waste drop-off events at the Del Norte Recycling Center, response to 311 calls for cleanup of illegally dumped debris, curbside special collections, and temporary dumpster rentals. In fiscal year 2021 to 22, the Del Norte Regional Recycling and Transfer Station processed 293,987 tons of waste, recyclables, and organic waste. In 2012, a rate study was completed by Black & Veatch to establish solid waste rates capable of supporting ER's operational, capital, and debt service requirements. The goal of the study was to ensure that the revenues from the rates were adequate to fund daily operations, required maintenance, replacement of aging facility and infrastructure, fleet capital improvement projects, debt service coverage, rate smoothing over the long term, and maintaining appropriate levels of operating reserves. On July 15th, 2022, the Purchasing Department released Request for Proposal PW 23-03 for a rate study for the Wastewater and Environmental Resource Divisions. RFP PW 2303 closed on August 5th, 2022, with 2 proposals received from Raftellus Financial Consultants, Raftellus, and New Gen Strategies and Solutions, LLC. Public Works evaluation team evaluated Raftellus to be the most qualified proposer based on qualifications of the project team, past performance with similar projects, rate methodology, level of effort, and cost. As a result of the 2017 to 2021 rate increase, wastewater financial health has greatly improved. The primary focus of the proposed 2023 rate study is to evaluate the wastewater rate structure, which was adopted many decades ago. The rate study will assess current rate structures for fairness, simplicity, and clarity, evaluate fees, charges, and penalties, benchmark wastewater rates, charges, and fees with other cities in Ventura County and 3 similar systems in the state. The last rate increase for standard collection service was 1%, effective on January 1st, 2023, for environmental resources, for ER. Since 2013, operating costs have increased for fuel, labor, supplies, equipment, maintenance, and replacement, processing and disposal and internal service charges. New operational costs have emerged due to California state mandates to develop, implement, and maintain organic waste and recycling programs. The rate study will independently assess and evaluate rates, recommend future rates and rate structures to support daily operations and maintenance, fleet equipment and replacement, capital improvement projects, debt service coverage, and reserve fund balance. The cost for the financial impact, the cost for this agreement with Raftellus will be funded using existing appropriations in the approved fiscal year 2022 to 2023 and future appropriations from the fiscal year 2023 to 2024 operating budgets. Down below is a rate study spending plan that shows the proportions that are going to fund this agreement and the breakdown of that. So the breakdown between wastewater, environmental resources, and needed support. So this concludes my presentation. I'll be available to answer questions at the corresponding Public Works and Transportation Committee and City Council meetings. Thank you very much.